welcome back to Destiny Got Sleeved. Today's topic is the pros and cons of gastric sleeve surgery. Now, I'm going to give you some of my personal pros, okay? You're not going to get this on anybody else's list. I know we can talk about health and whatnot, but honestly, there's some stuff they don't talk about. So after this video, you should be able to make a more educated decision on whether or not bariatric surgery is right for you. Stay tuned. I like to start from the cons and work my ways to the pros. I have a lot to get through. Number one, it is not a magic bullet. Oh, I wish I could tell you it was, but honey, it's not. I still have to exercise. I still have to track my food, my water, and my protein. I use different apps to do that, but it's interesting because before the surgery, I had to track my food to make sure I was not eating too much. And then after surgery, I have to track my food to make sure that I eat enough, because we all know that weight loss stalls can happen when you're not eating enough calories and your body goes into starvation mode. Number two, you cannot reverse this surgery. No. So if you saw in my last video where I explained about gastric sleeve surgery, basically the stomach itself is removed, 80%, 75, 85% of it is removed, and then they put staples in there along the incision line where they remove the rest of the stomach. So what this means is, you know how you tried all the other diets and failed? Well, this time you don't get to go get off the ride, basically. That's how I feel. It's like being on a roller coaster, and you know how you have that anticipation, like leading up to your surgery, and you're like, oh my gosh. And then you get up to that precipice, you do it, yay! And now you're about to boom into this new life. And honestly, that's what it feels like. And you can't get off the ride. I can't go to work and be stressed out, or let anybody stress me out for that matter, and then say, you know what, forget that diet today. I'm about to do me, because my stomach is going to do me instead, okay? I will be in the bathroom learning the hard way. And I'll talk about what the hard way is in another video. But yes, you can't get off the ride. So it is permanent. Risk of complications from surgery. Now, you may be given a pre-op diet. This may range from 1 to 2 weeks or 2 days prior to your surgery. But really what it's for is to lower or decrease the risk of surgery complications. Now, I have put at the links for some websites that I have researched and read about. And honestly, the pre-op diet is for that. So, it's very rare that there are complications. However, there are some, because it is still a surgical procedure. So it is in your own best interest to stick to your pre-op diet. If you're supposed to stop smoking, stop smoking. If there's anything else that your doctor asks you to do, honestly, it's not because they're just being a parent and don't want you to have fun. They actually want you to do it for your own safety. So that will be in another video. We'll talk about the risk of cheating on your pre-op diet another time. Number 4. The first week's gonna suck. It's gonna suck hard. And when I say the first week, I say the first 5 to 7 days. There is going to be some nausea. There is going to be some aches and pains. Mostly it will be gas. On top of that, you will be expected to walk around. You will be really tired, need a lot of naps. You really will only be able to kind of take care of you during that first week. But like I said, it's just 1 week. Number 5, mood swings. I personally am so glad I did not have a channel during the first month to 2 months of my journey, because my mood swings were, skinny Destiny is mean. Everybody will tell you that, okay? If I can't have a carb, a cookie, a burger, some bread, I can't have alcohol, I'm not drinking milk, I have no sugary sodas, I have nothing. So what that means is everybody just needs to stay out of my way. okay? But it will pass, just like the tiredness and everything. But that first couple of months, you'll find out who your real friends are. Number 6, dumping syndrome. Dumping syndrome is anytime you eat after your surgery and you eat something that is too high in fat or sugar. It can be fruit, it can be processed sugar, doesn't matter. Dumping syndrome is real and it happens so fast. I might get 5, maybe 10 minutes after I've eaten the wrong thing where I have to once again learn the hard way that this is not my program anymore. My hair loss. People don't tell you that. Okay. Now, as a Black woman, I love this mane, whether it's natural, it's braided, whatever it is, I'm loving it. So this is a big topic for a lot of people, but honestly, I do have a couple of other videos about that I'm going to make. However, understand that it is preventable. It happens between months 3 to 6 and may possibly last up to 1 year. I have an article listed below about that. But basically what happens is that you have to supplement, and that's another thing that comes along with this surgery, is you will have to supplement and get your vitamins and your calcium and your protein. Once again, a lot of people say, do I have to eat this much protein, 80 grams of protein a day? If you want your hair and teeth, you will. Let alone lose weight, honey. So what I've done, I've actually put my hair in a protective style. My hair is braided under this wonderful coif that I have going on, just to decrease the amount of tension on my hair while it goes through this process. I started taking my vitamins way before my surgery. From my research, people are saying, you know, hey, a month before, start taking the vitamins you're supposed to take, so it has time to build up, so that you continue taking them once you have your surgery, so that the effects, all of these side effects, can be minimal. There is a 5-phase food reintroduction program that pretty much every bariatric surgeon that I've looked at online, they all seem to have. I will put a link to Tufts University, their bariatric guide from their weight loss clinic. And I really love it because it really breaks it down week by week, what you can eat. Like, it's a whole list of what you can eat and huge big letters of what you cannot eat. And then it also gives you some schedules, like how would this look in the course of a day? You know, how do you spread things out? Recipes, including those ingredients, as well as grocery lists already prepared for you. Now, my doctor gave me one as well. However, it was nowhere as good as the manual with Tufts University. So definitely take a look at that. That gives you an idea of what the first 90 days are going to look like, because that's how long the food reintroduction is 90 days, because it's very slow. You don't want to bust your staples. You don't want to risk having to go back into surgery. You don't want to have to take more time off work. You don't want to have your incisions be inflamed. On and on and on. So it is 3:40 in the morning. Okay, I went to work. I get off at 2 a.m. and I'm still here rocking with y'all. I'm rocking. Okay, so we're gonna get into these pros. When you get gastric sleeve surgery, they're taking, like I said, 80% of your stomach out. Cool. Well, by them taking out that tissue, it's also removing hormones. And the hormones, such as ghrelin, which is your hungry hormone, that's what tells you, hey, I'm full. That's what sends the trigger to your mind that says, hey, I'm full. Hey, I've had enough. Or, hey, I'm still hungry. Give me some more. So it's actually removing a lot of that. And I noticed an increase in my ghrelin levels as I was going through some stressful situations. And I realized I could never curb this hunger. I could never get away from it. So yes, ghrelin is definitely something that will be ghrelin is something that will be decreased after surgery. You can expect to lose 50% of your additional weight. So if your normal body weight should be 140 pounds, okay, and right now you are 240, that means that you are 100 pounds overweight, for instance. You can expect to lose half of that, okay? And that is over the long term, which means over 5 years. You may lose more than that in the first 6 to 9 months, which is your honeymoon period. You may lose more than that, especially if you're following your diet. But then over time, you know, as your stomach settles and it heals up, you know, maybe you don't quit all of your bad habits, you can at least expect to keep 50% of your overall extra weight. Saving money on food. I eat so little now that I can't justify going to a restaurant. I can't justify going to Popeyes or Burger King or where have you, because everything is just too large for me. I'm going to eat a little corner or a little whatever. Once again, I do eat healthy on a regular basis, but there are sometimes I do eat out. Come on now. So everything's not going to change. I mean, come on now. But with that being said, I eat such a small amount that I have to take the rest of it and put in the refrigerator. But then once I take it out of the refrigerator and I heat it up again and again, once again, it doesn't taste good. So me being fiscally responsible, as it were, I don't eat out very much. So a lot of times I stick to just like ground turkey, some chicken breasts, things that are quick in the oven, some fish, some something. I keep it quick and I keep it moving. I meal prep, and my meal prep doesn't have to be like this whole table. Like I always see people with these massive tables. I'm like, after this surgery, honey, your meal prep is like, bloop, bloop, bloop. I didn't go through insurance. I don't need naps anymore. That's another pro, because I've given up my crown. I was the queen of naps, okay? So the bigger I got, the more naps I needed, the more I was feeling sluggish during the day. But now I literally get maybe 6.5 hours of sleep. I wake up and I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do something. I'm ready to come to you and talk about YouTube videos. I'm ready to do whatever my heart's desire, and less anxiety. Now, I generally get anxiety about the long-term consequences of being overweight. My family, I have heart disease, I have diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, all of these wonderful things that life can bestow upon us. And I always want to be sure that I'm doing the best by my body. I have not always been overweight, but then as I got into my 30s, I just got bigger. And I really just am scared. I don't want to work all these years and retire and then I drop dead or have to spend it in a hospital. I am feeling myself, okay? I get my hair did. I get my nails did. I get everything did. It's easy to flirt. Yes, I will get that extra cherry on top of my sundae. Thank you. And I feel ready to travel. So I don't have any kids, but I do have an extremely stressful job. I'm always trying to be responsible. I'm always trying to take care of things. I take care of my family. I'm very family oriented. I love seeing them. But with all this weight loss, honey, I am too cute to be in the house. Okay? I'm too cute. I want to travel. Now that I don't have to worry about huffing and puffing up some ancient ruins in Rome, or having to be squished together in Italy or in Brazil or in India, go to see the Taj Mahal or whatnot, I can actually keep up. I can actually do those city tours. I can have some great memories and not just have memories of my knees hurting or my back hurting. The next one, sex is the bomb, okay? I'm not tired, honey. I am like the Energizer Bunny, okay? Now, I'm not to my weight loss goals yet, okay? But even losing 30 pounds, and then on top of that, I'm exercising, I'm working out those legs, I'm working out that booty. So once again, not to be explicit, but I don't tap out. Let's just say that, okay? And I am there for more and more and more. Oh my God. And last but not least, number 9. I can go shopping. I can go shopping in my own closet. How about that? I have so many sizes of clothes, dresses, tops. I can honestly go into my closet and find clothes still with the tags on them from where I was too lazy to send it back to Amazon or wherever I got it from. And I can fit it now. And I'm like, oh, this was so cute. I remember I was so, I have this one yellow shirt and I'm like, oh, this shirt is so cute. I was so depressed when it got here and I didn't fit. And I don't know why I kept it. I don't know why I didn't send it back in. But then once I started my sleeve surgery, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go back in there and dig that out. I was gonna give that away. Let me go back in there. And I wore it for the first time about 4 weeks after my initial surgery. And I was overjoyed. It was better than getting $1 million. I just strutted my stuff. I was flipping my hair, honey. And I was just walking out. And I was like, hey, you like this shirt? Thank you. It fits. It was just so amazing. I keep having that experience over and over again as I keep going through this journey. And so I'm excited to see how small I can get and what clothes I can find that I can get into again. I'm so excited about that. So I am, that's actually one of the things, instead of shopping, I mean, shopping is fun. I do have money set aside for a new wardrobe, but in the meantime, just being able to shop in my own closet and just rediscover things that I used to love and couldn't wear anymore is just amazing. I hope this is enough for you to be able to see that there's some pros, there's some cons, but what do you want your life to be like? I hope that you will join me on this journey, and I will keep posting videos every 2 weeks so we can keep tabs on each other. Today I am 201 pounds. I think my last video I was 207 or 205 or something like that. But I am losing weight, honey. And so I am excited. This is still, I think I'm about 10 weeks past now. And it is almost my 36th birthday, honey. And so I am excited. So until next time.